Uh, Hello all, welcome to our today's webinar, that is benefits of studying in France, along with the training session for France, like why you should promote France and what are the benefits of promoting France. So myself, Avni Trivedi Sevak, and I am Asia and Middle East and Africa head for Join in Campus. So I welcome all of you today once again to our webinar for France. Let me just clear you out that our today's session will be divided into three sessions. The first part will be like why students they should choose France as their higher destination and what are the benefits they are getting while they're selecting France as a study abroad destination. The second part that we will be discussing will be regarding why join in campus, like why you should work with us and what are the benefits you are getting while you are working with join in campus. And lastly, I will open up the floor for question and answer round. Like whatever questions you are having, I will be happy to answer all of your questions. So I hope I'm audible to all of you and you are also able to view my screen. If you have any issues and if you are unable to hear me, you can mention in the chat box. And during the webinar session, if you have any questions, you can mention in the chat box that you are having. And also at the end of the webinar, you can raise your hand so I can unmute you and we can discuss whatever queries you are having. So let's start our today's session, that is benefits of studying in France. Little bit about Join in Campus. Of course, I will discuss it later on in our presentation. But yes, Join in Campus, it's the world's leading edtech company, and we are specialized for France and Europe, along with other countries like Canada, USA, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. We started with France back in 2008, so now it's been 13 years almost of promoting France education. And after 4 to 5 years, we started with other European countries as well, like Germany, Netherlands, and all. And now we are also providing you assistance for recruiting students to other countries like Canada, USA, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. But of course, we are specialized for France and Europe. Joining campus, we have our offices in France, in India, in USA, Singapore, Turkey, and just 1 month back, we have come up with our office in Canada. We are members of few well-known organizations like EAI, ICF, IFKI, WEBA, UniAgents, NASA. So these are the few well-known organizations with whom we are associated. Now let's discuss our today's main part of the webinar, that is why France and why students they should choose France as their overseas destination and what are the benefits they are getting while studying in France. So a little bit about France. You all are aware about that, but just a glimpse about France. Like it is in the heart of the Europe. It is situated in the heart of the Europe, and it's the fourth most popular destination for international students. So mainly, it's the fourth destination where maximum number of students they are going for their studies. About France, few facts about France. As I said, like it is located in the heart of the European Union. It is bordered by 6 countries, namely Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg to the northeast, Switzerland and Italy to the southeast, and Spain to the southwest. It is a modern and dynamic European country, and it is also known for the world economic power. French government, that's a very good news for all of us that they are planning to attract 20,000 Indian students by 2025. These are just the Indian students. Apart from that, there is a different criteria for welcoming international students from other countries as well. So it's really a very good news for all of us that France, they are welcoming more and more international students every intake and every year. France, they need to attract 5 lakh international students to its shows by 2027. So these are the numbers they want, like they want more and more students. So then you can know, like, they are very friendly company, friendly country, and they want to welcome international students more and more every year. France, it is highly reputed for the grand ecosystem of education in the business. So it is very well known for this system of education. This was something said by Mr. President Emmanuel Macron of France. Like, it is now the most attractive country in Europe for foreign investment. That is, it's the number one company. So, from this, you can guess, like, there are many, many opportunities for your students going to France in terms of jobs and in terms of internships as well, because it's now the number one where maximum companies they would like to invest. So this was rightly said by President of France. Coming to Paris, like we all know, Paris is very well-known city in France, and it was ranked number one for 2 consecutive years in 2015 and 16 for as the top best student cities, and still it is ranked among the top 10 positions. You can see over here we have given comparison of last 5 years. Of course, now it is at the seventh rank. There are certain criteria taken into consideration for the same, but we hope it will be soon, promoted to number five or number four. So we'll keep you posted for 2020. But these are the rankings, a few rankings, and these rankings they are given by QS World University Rankings. Now, the main part of our today's presentation, like what are the benefits to international students? Why students they should choose France as their overseas destination, and what benefits they will be getting compared to other countries. So why they should consider France as their study abroad destination. So France, of course, it's a very popular destination for international students. Just to brief you, like when we started back in 2008, it was not that popular destination. Like students they were not that much aware about France, and it was really very difficult for us to make everyone understand like why France and what are the benefits and all. But now after 10, 12 years the scenario have changed completely. We have our associates who say us like now students they come with them saying like we want to go to France, and this other particular schools or universities we would like to enroll for. So now there is a lot of awareness among the students for choosing France as a destination, and that's the reason now it's a very popular destination, and it's the fourth popular destination after UK, US, Australia, but yes, before Germany. It's the first non-English speaking host country who are hosting so many numbers of students. And here you can see that it has 3,58,000 plus foreign students enrolled till now. And every year this number rise by 21% over 5 years. So this is the few facts about France. English taught program. So as I said, like back in 2008, when we started, whenever we used to explain anyone like France or why you should go to France or France is a destination where you can go and study abroad. So there was a question in everyone's mind like France, so French is mandatory. That was a wrong belief that students they were having that we should have the knowledge of French, and it is mandatory like to learn French or to know French if we want to study in France. But that's not true, not even today. So we have English taught programs in France, approximately 1,700 plus programs they are taught in English, and there are 3,500 plus public and private universities who are teaching these programs. So of course, to study in France, French is not at all mandatory. Always it is in students' benefit if they learn. I will come to this discussion later on in our presentation, but yes, it is not at all mandatory, and whatever programs or whatever schools and universities we are promoting, they have programs 100% taught in English. quality education in France. We have quality education. So now whenever I say, like, France is well known for its quality education, I don't mean to say, like, other countries, they are not having quality education. Of course, everywhere we have quality of education. Even in India, our quality of education is best. But in France, the system they follow is very nice. Like, they have paid internships. I will rightly say that they have very well paid internships, followed by the programs, whatever they are opting. So students, they are having practical knowledge along with the theoretical knowledge in France, and like they are paid for that. So the companies, they are paying for that, and all the students, they are paid. It's not like that only few students they get paid internship, because in other countries this is not the scenario. But in France, all the students, they are paid, whether it is a bachelor student or whether it is a master student, they get very well paid internships. Apart from that, here you can see that there are few accreditations, there are certification levels, and state recognitions. Like AMBA is there, that is recognition for MBA programs. ACSB accreditation. CTI is for engineering program. EQUIS is there. Grand Ecole is there. Financial Times recognition. So whatever programs we are promoting, they are all very well recognized and having this of the accreditations. So that's the reason, like, France is well known for the quality of education. Language and culture in France, like, students, sometimes they face cultural shock, and as I said, like, they they always say, like, if we don't know the language, what we are supposed to do over there. But it's not the case. Like, of course, there is no cultural shock. People are very friendly over there, and we know that Paris is, it is very well known destination in the world. So France, it enjoys exceptionally rich and varied cultural heritage. So, and these are the few points. So, of course, you can go through this later on. So, I won't discuss each and every point in detail. But yes, it is a very well-known destination for tourism, as well as for certain programs like hospitality and tourism, culinary arts, fashion, of course. So, these are the few programs that are very popular, and students wish to go and study in France for these programs. Learn French while in France. So this is somewhat I was discussing. Like, French, of course, it is not mandatory. Like, whatever programs we are promoting, they are taught 100% in English, and no need to learn French for that. But as I said, like, it is always in students' benefit if they learn French. Now, there are three options for students to learn French. The very first option is in their home country itself. So if you have any student who wants to apply for spring intake or fall intake, and if they are having a time of maybe 3 to 4 months before the start date of the program, so of course we have Alliance Francaise in every country, and most probably in every state. So students, they can learn French from there, and they can get the certificate. Even for that, it is a valid certificate course. So that is the first thing. If they are not having enough time to learn French from their home country, then of course they can learn French while they are in France. So how come? Like, there are two options. Very first, students, they are taught French as a subject. Whatever program or whatever school or university they are enrolling. So each and every school or university, they are having French as a subject. Like, back in our home country, we have subject of our own language, like where particularly we are studying. If it's Gujarat, it's Gujarati. If it's south of India, it will be Tamil or like that, or maybe any other language, maybe Hindi or like this. English we are having as a subject. So likewise, students, they are taught French as a subject, along with the other programs, along with the other modules what they have selected, and this is taught at no additional cost. So what we always say to our associates, that please motivate your students that they study French in the classes which are given by their schools or universities. Don't miss these classes. because if you attend these classes regularly, at least you will have the basic knowledge of French by end of your program. So this is the first way while students they can learn French, how they can learn French while they are in France. And the second option is that government they have set up various organizations, which are known as MARI. So students they can enroll in this organization just with a nominal one-time enrollment fee, and once they enroll they can learn French for free for as many hours they want and for as many levels as they want. So here government they are giving benefit to the students and they can learn French for free. They just need to enroll one time, and they just need to pay one time enrollment fee. Now, as I said, like always, there is a benefit of learning second international language. So of course English students they are knowing, and if they learn French it will be in their benefit as well. So please do ask your student to learn French, though it is not mandatory. English proficiency test, it is not at all required. So this is a very, very plus point. In France, for most of the programs, we don't require any of the entrance exams like IELTS, GRE, GMAT, TOEFL, SAT, PT. None of these tests are required. So this is a very, very, advantage for your students. Of course, there are certain criterias like your student should have studied throughout in English if they are applying for their higher education. If not, then of course they have to apply for IELTS exam and they need to score a particular band in that. But yes, if their level of instruction is English throughout their studies, or their last of the degree it is in English, then of course it is not at all required. So this is one of the great benefit that students are having while choosing France as their overseas destination. Cost of living. So cost of living, it is very, very affordable because there are various benefits given by government. Cost of living is a little bit higher if students they are going to Paris. It will be 850 euros per month approximately. And if they are selecting any other city outside Paris, it will be 650 euros per month. Of course, this is the average cost of living, but then it depends on student to student. It can be less, it can be more. Okay, now what are the benefits that government they are giving to the students? So very first benefit is in housing. Each and every international students they will be getting an allowance for government, which is known as CAF. CAF allowance is given to each and every international students who are going to France, and this will be up to 30% of the rent. So students they will be getting 30% of the subsidy in their accommodation, in their rent. Okay, and 30% will be paid by the government, up to 30%, and rest students they have to pay. Of course, this benefit is available to all the students, but again, there are certain formalities to be completed to avail this benefit. And you just need to keep in mind that it won't be given from the very first month they land in France, because there are certain formalities to be completed. Of course, they can start availing this benefit from the second month or third month onwards. But yes, this is the biggest benefit that students they are getting, with reduce their cost of living. Then they are having a student ID card. So with this ID card, they have various discounts at groceries, at utilities, at healthcare, um, at malls, at restaurants, at for this multiplex. So everywhere they have various discounts based on the student ID card. And again, this brings the cost of living to a lower side. Apart from that, for transportations, student they have a monthly pass system, and of course, with that pass, they can travel by any mode of transportation they are having, and it is available at a very, very affordable cost. So, of course, cost of living is very less in France compared to other countries. These are the few student accommodation and housing agencies in France. So your students, they can contact them and they can book their accommodation as per the requirement. The cost of rent in France is about the international average of 200 to 300 euros per month. And as I said, like CAF benefits they are getting from the government. Part-time job. So, students, whenever they come to you, they always have two to three questions which are very common, like will will they be allowed to work part-time? What about the PR opportunities and all those things? So these are very common questions, like each and every student they are having. And of course, if they are going over there, they should have this kind of jobs to support their living. We do believe, but yes, please ask them not to ignore their studies, study well, and as such, they will be having paid internships from where they can cover up their study cost and also the living cost. So yes, like any other country, students they are allowed to do part-time jobs in France as well, and it is 20 hours per week, and the minimum wage rate what students they are getting is 9.76 euros per hour. So this is the average uh, rate that students they are getting for their part-time jobs. And of course, part-time jobs, as you can see, it will be in the famous food joints or maybe of delivery boy or like that. So these are the few famous joints where students they do their part-time jobs, and which is on your screens. Scholarships available, like we do have many scholarships options available in France. Few we have listed over here. There are two kinds of scholarships, like there are government scholarships, and there are also scholarships offered by schools and universities. Those are the few list of scholarships that are given by government. They include Erasmus Mendez Charpak Scholarship, Franco-Indian Education Trust. They are providing the scholarships to students. Raman Charpak Scholarship, Eiffel Scholarship Program of Excellence. We do have Orange Scholarship for engineering students. So these are all the government scholarships, and of course, to be eligible to apply for government scholarships, students they really need to hurry up because the deadlines are pretty early, and the criteria are also very different. So to have a detailed information regarding the scholarships, you can contact our partner relationship manager. Whosoever is a PRM, you can contact them and you can have this information. Apart from that, schools and universities, they do have the scholarships, like they have scholarships, early bird scholarships they are having, marital based scholarships they are having, they do have discounts. So these are other certain scholarships, and we have very good scholarship opportunities in France as well. As I said, like France students, they have paid internship opportunities, and trust me, these internships they are very well paid. Students they are paid extremely well for their internships, and mostly students they are doing these internships with multinational companies. Few famous multinational companies with whom our students they are doing their internships are listed over here. And as I said, that they are paid very well. Now, this internships, they can be of 6 months, they can be of 9 months, they can be of 12 months. Minimum internships will be of 6 months, which is mandatory, and which is part of the program. So students, they have two options, like either they can go for the internships, or they write a thesis, to get the official degree. But let me inform you, majority of the students they go for internships, and of course they should go for internships because they will be getting practical knowledge like whatever they are studying. So it's a good idea to go for internship, and it is also paid. Now students they will be paid as per their eligibility criteria, and of course like how excellent the student is, and all those things will be taken into consideration. It depends on company to company, but yes, we have our students who are also paid more than 1,000 euros per month while doing their internships. So we did have students who are getting 1,500, 1,600 also. So they are paid very well for the internships, and these are there with the multinational companies. So second very best point about internship is that students they can do this internship in any part of the world. It is not mandatory like they have to do the internship in France only. If the students are getting internship in US, in Canada, back in their home country, of course they can do their internship anywhere. Now what does it indicate when I say like student they are allowed to do internship in any part of the world, which means like whatever students they are studying in a particular college or university, it is recognized worldwide. So whatever degrees student will be getting, it will be recognized worldwide. So this is again a very important benefit that your students they are getting, like degrees they are recognized worldwide. France, it is ranked as second best country for producing the most employable graduates. So this was there in the World University ranking, and here you can have the screenshot, like employable graduates, like employ opportunities. They are very good in France, and it is ranked as the second best country for this. So your students they have. Very good opportunities, job opportunities are very good, not to worry about the same. European Union visa, again, this is a very good benefit that students they are getting. Once a student gets visa for France, they are not getting visa only for France, but they will be getting visas for 26 European Union countries, which means that student he is free to travel to any of these countries without applying for a separate visa. Of course, from the home country, when a student is getting student visa, at the same time, they won't be getting this sanction visa or European Union visa. Once they land in France, they have to complete certain formalities, and on completing these formalities, they will be getting European Union visa. Now, while they are studying, as I said, like students they can travel, but of course they can travel only for the vacations, and then they have to come back to France, finish off their studies, and then they are free to travel again and settle in any of the European countries. Internships, as I said, like they can do anywhere. So if they are getting internship in any of these European countries, they need not to apply for visa. They can freely go and travel to these countries and do their internships. Apart from that, after finishing their studies, if they are getting job in European Union, again they are not required to apply for visa. So this is a very good point, like applying for France and getting visas for all European Union countries. Post-study work opportunities, like what are the post-study work opportunities students they are having? So they have up to 2 years of post-study work opportunities. Like once they finish off their studies, majority of the universities and programs offered, they have this ability that students they can stay up to 2 years and they can find a job in their field. But yes, of course, there are few programs and few universities where students they are allowed to stay only for 1 year. So you need to check with your PRM if your student is looking for 2 years of PSW. Just check with your PRM like what are the programs in universities. If a student enroll, then they will be getting 2 years of post-study work visa. I will just inform you, like to be eligible for this PSW, the programs must be RNCP certified. If the programs they are RNCP certified, then definitely a student is eligible to apply for 2 years of post-study work opportunities. It is also known as job search visa. Opportunities for PR. So as I said, like it is a very common question that every students they are having. Like, are there any opportunities for PR? Can we get PR? Of course, in France, students they do have an opportunity to apply for PR, but there are certain conditions, and which is like first of all, after completion of the studies, student they should be in France for 3 years. Okay, and they should be in France for 3 years, and in this 3 years, they should be having a valid work visa. They should be working in France, and to be eligible to apply for PR, they do require 90 salary slips. So if they have 90 salary slips, no matter, companies can be different. It is not like that they have to work in the same company for 3 years. Of course, they can work in any company, but only requirement is it should be a full-time work wherever they are working in whatever company, and of course in their field of studies. So students they should work in their field of studies, and they should work full time, and they should have 90 salary slips. So once they are having all these things, they can apply for PR, and they are eligible to get PR as well. So these are the conditions for applying for PR. Now we promote the top ranked universities and schools of France. We promote many of them, they are triple accredited, of which like you can see few of the schools listed over here who are triple accredited. And let me just give you information, like only 1.5% of the schools are triple accredited, and these are the few schools among them there which are triple accredited. Of course, as I said, like we work with only top ranked schools in France, but these are very very top ranked schools. Apart from that, these are another few schools in which we are working in France. In total, we are working with 80 plus French schools and universities, and we have all kind of programs mainly. But yes, France, they don't have any nursing or MBBS programs. Apart from that, they do have all other programs. Here is a glimpse of what are the degree types. Like we have in almost all countries, it is the same. We are having bachelor's, which is of 3 years if students they are going for management program. 4 years if they are going for an engineering program. Then we have masters. Masters can be of 1 year or 2 year, and after that we have PhD programs. They can be of 3 years, 5 years, 8 years, depending on the university or school that students they are selecting. These are the most preferred courses in France, and the fees, as I said, like information technology, IT, computer science, engineering. Students they have very very good opportunities for these programs. Apart from that, finance and accounting, art and design, hospitality and tourism, fashion, so culinary arts, pastry making. These are the few famous programs in France that students they are opting for. And the fees for bachelors minimum they are starting from 6,300 euros per year, and for masters it starts from 7,300 euros per year. So it varies from school to school, and but these are the minimum fees, and which are very very affordable compared to other countries. Admission intakes, what are the intakes? Like we have fall intake, which is September October, and we have spring intake between January to March. Like few schools that start their programs in January, few in March, few in April, few in May. So these are our two intakes, but our main intake is fall, where we have all the programs and all the schools that are offering this intake and this programs. Application and visa process. So I will quickly go through this, and of course it is similar to all most of the countries. So for the application checklist, what documents are required to apply for a program in France? So these are the very common documents required: copy of passport, first and last page, updated resume, academic documents 10th and 12th onwards, transcripts, degree certificate, provisional or the final one, two letters of recommendation, statement of purpose, duly filled application form if applicable, because most of the schools they have online application, experience letter if any, IELTS or GMAT score if applicable. This checklist, it is a very common checklist, and it may vary on the requirement of different schools and universities. Now, what's the application to visa procedure? How exactly it works? So the very first step is when you have a student, you need to finalize the university and program, or school and program where a student wish to apply. Once you finalize the program and university, you collect all the documents as per the checklist. After that, you submit us all the documents, and if it's an online application, not to worry, everything will be done from our end. We have a team of application team who will be taking care of this, and who will be doing the online applications for your student. Then we need to submit the application, attach the necessary documents, and pay application fees if any. So you will be informed well in advance, like whether the particular school which your student has selected is having application fees or not. Once everything is done, within 7 to 8 working days, we will get an intimation from the school regarding Skype interview. Of course, it is mandatory, and majority of the schools they are conducting Skype interview. It will be from the program manager. And this is just to check the level of English of student, to check the motivation, like how motivated student is to study in that particular program and school. And of course, if it is an engineering program, then the questions will be technical as well, related to what they have studied. So this is how the Skype interview will be taken. Once the Skype interview is done, within 7 to 10 working days, we will be having an outcome of the interview from the school, whether the student is accepted or not. If the student is accepted, we will be getting a provisional admission letter. So with a condition over there, and with a condition to pay the fees, initial deposit. So everything will be mentioned, and this initial deposit, it can be 30%, 40%, 50%, up to 50%. It can be any amount depending on the school and university. And one student they pay this initial deposit, then they will be getting the final documents from the school, like non-conditional acceptance letter, tuition fee receipt, and all those things. After that, they have to prepare for campus runs interview. Now, who are new to is, you will be wondering like, what is campus runs? So, campus runs, it is a government body which is appointed by government, and they are there to check the authentication of the documents. So, the student they will be having, an academic interview with the campus runs. Now, before going for this interview, there is a procedure to be followed. Like campus runs, they have their own portal where student they have to complete the online application, which is very simple. You can have the presentation again from your PRM regarding that. uh, Student they have to enter their basic details, they have to enter their academic details, and then they have to enter their work details if any. So they have to just fill in all the details and pay the campus runs interview or campus runs procedure fees, which is 16,500 INR, and it has to be paid online only, so they can pay by any mode of payment available over there. And once everything is done, then they have to request the campus runs manager for an interview. And once the interview date is given, they need to appear for the interview. Again, over here, the campus runs manager they will be checking all the documents, authentication of the documents, also the motivation of the student, the level of English, everything. So this interview is very very important, because for visa this is only the interview students they are having. Apart from that, there is no other interview that student has to face for visa. So this is a very very important interview. Student needs to take care of this, and he should be well prepared for this interview. Once the interview is done, campus runs manager they will be issuing NOC to the student, that is no objection certificate. And after having this no objection certificate, student they can proceed, and they can submit their documents to respective VFS office. They are not required to go to embassy, or there is no other interview. Only they have to go to the VFS and submit the documents. Of course, before going to VFS, they have to take an appointment. They have to fill the online long stay visa application form. You will be given guidance for all these things. And at VFS, students they are required to pay their handling and processing charges, which are 99 euros. Of course, it has not to be paid in euros. It has to be paid in your local currency, depending on the conversion rate of the particular day when student they are going for their interview. So, and finally, once everything is submitted, students they have to wait for their visa status, because in France they are not informed about the status on the spot. They will be getting the visa status once they receive their passport back. And it can be like 15 working days or maximum 1 month, depending on case to case. So these are the few guidelines, visa application guidelines for student visa, like online registration. As I said, your student needs to do for campus runs. This is the website india.campusruns.org, and after going to this website, they have to click on register online, create your account, fill the academic records, language skills, upload the documents, and then pay the application fees and request for an appointment. Step two, there will be an academic interview with Campus France manager, and student they have to appear in person for this. They should carry all mandatory document plus original plus one set of photocopies along with the Campus France fees payment receipt what they have paid online. Okay, so at the time of the interview, these are the documents that student needs to carry along with them. Third step is online visa application scheduling and to fill the online visa long stay application form. So they after completing this, they have to schedule an appointment and they have to do this formality. Validation of long stay visa application form, which is VLS or TS, and that allows to pursue studies in France for a period of 4 months to 1 year. And with the first 3 months after arriving in France, students they have to register and validate the visa in the nearest government body, which is known as OFI Center, OFFI, or Prefecture, that is known as this. So students they have to register within 3 months of their arrival, and then they will be getting a card of their stay for the rest of the stay. Step 5 is apply for the residence permit. Student who wish to stay in France at the end of the validity period of their visa, they must apply for a residence permit, and 2 months prior they should apply before the expiry of their visa because the procedure takes time. Campus runs documents checklist, like what are the documents students they require. So valid passport, letter of admission from the university, unconditional offer letter with fees receipt, proof of accommodation. The change it keeps on changing. First, students they were required to submit the proof of minimum 3 months of their stay. Nowadays, they are asking for 15 days of valid accommodation. So it keeps on changing. So we keep you updated regarding that. Updated resume, academic documents, transcripts, degree certificate, LOR, SOP, work experience letter, expense statement, campus runs fees payment receipt. These are the documents, and additional document may be required from case to case. Visa checklist. So this is the general visa checklist that students they should have. Long stay visa application form, two passport size photographs, copy of passport, academics, work experience letter, copy of Campus France ID number along with the NOC received from Campus France, admission letter, cover letter explaining the purpose of stay and all, proof of funds, like financial affidavit, ITRs, bank statements, education loan, sanction letter, FD copy, anything, proof of travel insurance. So this is very important document, like it will be for minimum 3 months if a student is of age 24 years or less than 24. And if the student is of age more than 24 years, then it will be of 1 year. A copy of one-way air ticket. This should be the block ticket, not the actual one. Expense statement, accommodation letter. Now funds to be shown. So how the students they have to show the funds and how the calculation is made. So this is the thing that students they have to show: fees plus living costs plus surplus. Now living expense for Paris campus should be 850 euros per month, and outside Paris it should be 650 euros per month. Fees, whatever they are showing, it will be, suppose if a student is enrolling in a particular school having tuition fees of 15,000 euros, and of which student has made an initial deposit of 5,000 euros, then student they have to show the remaining fees, that is 10,000 euros plus living cost. Living cost has to be shown for 1 year plus the surplus funds, that will be 1 to 2 lakhs. Visa processing time. So campus runs, of course, you get NOC on the same day, and embassy, as I said, it can be 15 working days or maybe 1 month, depending on case to case. So this is the visa processing time. Now, so we are done with the first session of our today's webinar, that is why France and what are the benefits and everything. Now coming to the second session, like why join in campus, why you should work with joining campus, what are the benefits you are getting while you are working with us. About joining campus, like we are established since 2008. We have our network in 40 plus countries. So We are recruiting students not only from India, but we do recruit students from Bangladesh, from Sri Lanka, from Vietnam, Philippines, Turkey, and Thailand, many other countries. We work with 1500 plus top ranked universities. We have 2500 plus associates and counselors who are associated with us, and we have 55,000 plus courses offered by these 1500 top ranked universities. What are the services we offer? So we are there with you right from the admission procedure or right from the selection of the university and course till the visa procedure. So we will be always happy to assist you on each and every step, and we are always there with you. We are reachable by email, by Skype, by WhatsApp, and I'm very proud to say we are very fast and prominent at our services. Within 24 hours, even less than that, you will be getting revert for all your queries. If it's in the working time, maximum in 2 hours, you will be getting revert to all your queries. So these are the services we are giving to you. As I said, we are with you right from admission till visa procedure. Now, why choose us? Like, why join in campus? Why you should work with us? So, as I said, like we are experts since 2008, and we are specialized for promoting France and European countries. Best commission offered in the industry for France and Europe. This is something I can challenge you for, because we, as we are dealing with the universities and schools in France since last 13 years, we send a number of students, good number of students to these schools, and that's the reason, we can always negotiate with them for a higher percentage of commission. And when we are benefited, ultimately you are benefited. So I will be very transparent on terms of commission. Like whatever commission we are getting, 70% of the commission we share with our associates, and only 30% we keep with us. For commission, I will also say like two important things you need to keep in mind. To be eligible for timely commission, the very first thing is your students, they should pay 100% tuition fees. Then and then only you will be getting commission on time. This is somewhat, the case for France schools and universities. Of course, there are one or two schools, they are giving us commission on, installment basis. But yes, for rest of the schools, the fees must be fully paid. Secondly, the students, they should regularly go to the school. Okay, so please keep in mind these two things while you counsel to your student. Now, the most important point, which is in your benefit, is like we are 100% into B2B. So we don't recruit students directly. This is a very, very important point for you. We never ever recruit students directly. We are only into B2B. As I said, we are world's number one company for promoting education in France and Europe. We work with 1500 plus top ranked universities. Most of the schools and universities, they have waived off application fees. If your student is going to join in campus, in most of the schools and universities, application fees will be waived off, because as I said, like we give that numbers, so this is exempted for us. Our visa success ratio is very, very high. We have a user friendly CRM, which is known as agent panel. So if you have not registered for this agent panel, do register today. You can register from our website for this panel. Once you register, you will be having your unique ID and password. With this ID and password, you can sign in, and then there you can have all the information regarding the schools we promote, regarding the programs, regarding the universities, regarding visa procedure, checklist, scholarship. Each and every information is there. So it is a very, very user friendly. We have been awarded as the best student enroller by many of the top ranked universities in consecutive years. We have an expert team of 20 plus uh, PRMs who will be very happy to assist you. We provide free counseling. We give you the full training by webinars and all. We also give you the business support because we believe, like, together we grow stronger. If you grow, we are going to grow. So we always have do such activities with you, and we support you in your marketing activities as well. We have farm trips for our associates on completion of course, particular targets. But we do take our associates on farm trips to Europe and to universities. We do have timely offers apart from farm trips on completion of the target, so which can, motivate your counselors, which can motivate your team, which can encourage your team or to recruit more and more students. We are pioneer for France, like we are promoting France since 2008, and we are promoting 100 plus French schools and universities. As I said, like I can very proudly say, like we offer best commission in the industry, and I gave you the reason for that. We are 100% in B2B for France, so there is no competition from our side. We don't recruit students directly. These are the timely offers that we give to our associates apart from the farm trip, and which can motivate you, which can encourage your team to enroll more and more students for France. This is the agent panel where which I was discussing, like a friendly agent panel. In the first picture, you can see like you have to sign up if you have yet not signed up. So go on our website, click on the agent sign up button, and you'll be having a small form. So fill in the details and submit it. Once you submit it, you will be having your ID and password. So after that, you can go and log in. Once you log in, you in the second picture you can see this is the screen what you will be having with all the countries that we are promoting, and with the universities and programs and checklist and everything. You can also add your student on this portal. So we are working on this, and maximum by 1 month of time, we will stop receiving the applications by email. It will be only through this portal we will be receiving the applications. So you have to upload all your students' document, everything on this portal. And of course, as I said in the last picture, you can see like you can have university-wise details as well. These are the pictures of our farm trip number 21, which was in winter 2019, and which we took our group of associates and they visited 6 universities in Europe. Of course, the last farm trip we could not do because of the ongoing situation of COVID-19. But soon, hopefully, we will be planning and another farm trip. You can contact your PRM for the criteria for applying for this farm trips. We keep on doing our workshops like we did in January 2020 this year, and it was for the Western Indian Asians, where we invited 10 different universities representatives from entire Europe. We were also having Alliance France's director and Campus France managers who participated in this event. We were planning to have one event for South of India Asians as well, but again we could not do. But hopefully soon we will be having this event organized. So this was a very, very successful event for all our associates. We are present in ICF Dubai February 2020, not as an agent, but as a representative of group of French schools. So we were having our particular booth in ICF, and where we met many associates worldwide. We keep on doing exclusive webinars with experts from France Embassy, from Campus France, from IFCI, that is Indo-French Chamber of Commerce of India. And here are the few pictures you can see, like we did this activities, and we did the webinar on different topics, and it was organized with all the experts. As I rightly said, like we have our network in 40 plus countries. So this is a few glimpse of the same. Joining campus, we are based in USA, Canada, France, India, Singapore, and in Turkey as well. So thank you all. This was all from our today's presentation. And now I would like to open up the floor for question and answer session. So whatever questions you are having, please feel free to write your questions in the chat box, and I will be happy to answer all of your questions. Okay, so I have one question like, can students stay back, and what are the settlement plans for students in France after study? Yeah, of course, as I said, like, once they finish off their studies, they do have up to 2 years post-study work visa, and this can be of 1 year depending on the programs. So students are allowed to stay back for 2 years, up to 2 years, and after that for PR also I did explain you like what are the criterias and all. So of course they can settle in France. I have another question like, are spouse allowed? So of course, spouse, they can go along with the student. They need to apply along with the student. And there are two additional criteria for spouse, like whatever balance they are showing, it will be double, like, the cost of living will be double and the accommodation will be double. So spouse dependent, they are allowed to accompany students. How many days old funds required? Very good question. Yes, minimum 3 months funds, old funds are required for France. So the funds should be minimum 3 months old. And I will also add to this, like, for France, only liquid funds are acceptable. No other funds are acceptable. So only bank balance and savings account, fixed deposits, and, loan, education loan. Apart from this, nothing else is accepted. Of course, if you are keeping like PPF savings or like that, all will be as an additional document, not in the main document. PSW is allowed both after bachelor's and master's. Bachelor's, it will be only 1 year. For master's, it can be up to 2 years. I have a question like, fixed deposit or savings, which one is the best for showing financial means? Like, it can be any, like it can be fixed deposit, it can be saving, but let me make one point clear, like, 100% funds cannot be shown by means of fixed deposit. Maximum 70% of the funds can be shown in the form of fixed deposits, not more than that. Apart from that, now when we are discussing regarding funds, I will also add like France, third party sponsors, they are allowed. Okay, so maximum there can be two sponsors for France, and of course third party they can sponsor students, but only up to 30% of the total fund requirements, not more than that. Okay, so and whosoever are sponsoring the students, we require that their affidavit of support, their financial affidavit, and also their ITRs. Are there any chances in visa regulations due to COVID? I'm not clear, like, what is the question? So, can you please elaborate your question? Like, okay, changes. Sorry, it's my mistake. No, there are no changes. Just there was a change in the accommodation requirement. Like, they were asking for the 15 days of valid accommodation. Apart from that, all other requirements remains the same. I have another question, like what is the possibility of getting Charpak scholarship? So Charpak scholarship, there are different criterias and differs from student to student. Of course, the very important criteria is students, they should have an admission and they should have paid the initial deposit, so their chances will be more in this case. And it depends on their academic criteria also, like what percentage marks they score and all those things. Detailed information you can have from our Asian panel. Average salaries after masters or business management program, like it depends, but students they do get up to 40,000 euros, like once they finish off their studies, even 50, 60,000. So it depends, like on the program they have studied, and it also depends on their capability and on their intelligence and on their experience and all those things. I have a question like, do students are required to show funds or financial documents at the time of campus runs interview? No, it is not mandatory, but if students they are carrying those documents, it will be well and good. But as I said, like it is an academic documents, and only the verification of the documents is done. So funding part, it is not mandatory. Spouse can work full time or not, so not at all. Spouse, they are not allowed to work legally when they are on the dependent visa. Once a student finish off the studies, and once the student is on work permit, then and then only their spouse can work. But until and unless the spouse, they are not allowed to work. So legally, spouse, they cannot work. Does any universities offer payment after visa? Yes, see, initial deposit student they have to make first, and the remaining part of the tuition fee they have to pay after getting the visa, but before flying to France. So keep this thing in mind. They have to pay only after getting visa, but before they arrive in France, they need to clear their dues so that we get timely commissions. And please make sure of that. Can anybody sponsor a student apart from the parents that I discussed? Like third party sponsors, they are allowed, and they can sponsor only up to 30%. Medical required? No, there is no medical required, no PCC required for France. What is the maximum gap accepted for bachelor's and master's? Bachelor's gap is not accepted, but it can be maximum of 1 year in certain cases if they give the valid reason. For masters, of course, it is accepted, like because there is no age limit for masters. For bachelors, there is an age limit of 22 to 23 years, and but whatever gap students they are having, a valid justification is required. Without IELTS entry criteria is they will be having a Skype interview. So they need to be careful in this interview because their level of English will be checked, their motivation level will be checked. So they need to be careful. Can the funds be shown in father or mother account for 3 months? Yeah, of course, it can be shown. I have an associate who is from Bangladesh, and they have a query like they are trying to contact campus runs, and they did not respond. Okay, we will be assisting for you for the same. Just contact your partner relationship manager, and they will assist you for this. Are there short-term diplomas as well? No, we don't have any short-term diplomas. We only have bachelor's and master programs. Is it possible for a student to sponsor himself or herself? Of course, students, if they are working or like that, they can always sponsor themselves. Is apostillization of the documents required? This is again a very good question. So, of course, apostillization is required, but not for visa. Okay, so it is not a requirement for visa, and two documents need to be apostillized. One is the last obtained degree certificate, and one is the birth certificate. So these two documents they will be requiring in France for applying for CAF, that is CAF. So for visa, it is not at all required, but it is required once a student will land in France, and if they want to avail CAF benefit, they need to have this apostillization of the documents. COVID scholarships are available? No, there are no such kind of scholarships. Okay, so I think like I will be ending the session. We are running out of the time. But of course, if you have any other questions, please free to contact us, and we will be very happy to answer all your questions. And as I said, like we are always there, and we I'm very proud to say, like, we give you the timely services and assistance. So thank you all of you for attending our today's session of webinar for benefits of studying in France, and hope to receive a good number of applications for coming spring intake. And do let us know if you have any other queries. So thank you all, thank you so much.